Serving the town of Norwood since the late 60s, Rojos has grown from a small car wash to an automotive one-stop shop.
So Rojos is a business that serves automotive needs of all kinds. We recently ventured into the food business as well, having a store here with a chef, having made-to-order food and a high-quality grab-and-go. Kind of got the idea from stopping at rest stops in Maine when you would pull over and you would get high-quality food at a gas station, which is kind of new to Massachusetts. But other than that, all automotive needs, just trying to detail cars, wash cars, fuel cars, anything we could think of that would serve automotive other than mechanical items and getting car repairs done. My father, growing up, came from nothing and really just worked his butt off to get where he was. And he always taught me that when all else fails, try again. He invested in the farmland in Norwood and bought a little piece of property on Route 1, which is currently the old Fiat store. And he put a little small, what they called the whirly wash back then, and that's how it started. And he just felt that there was a need to wash cars. People liked their cars. At that point, most car washing was done at home in your driveway, but he saw the need that it would be a service-based business in the future. It just goes to show you that in life, when you think you hit rock bottom, try again, and eventually you'll succeed. Persistence does pay off.
And paid off it did. Rojos has grown to 4 locations in recent years, with 2 locations in Norwood on Route 1 and Dean Street, as well as a new state-of-the-art car wash in Walpole and Wareham.
We put a conveyor belt versus an old school metal track. Customers enjoyed that experience. And then we opened one up recently in 2024 in Wareham down the Cape to expand our reach. That's one growth we've had, but the other growth is that society is shifting from at-home car washing. At-home car washing, you would drive in the 70s around on a Saturday, and many people would be washing their car in their driveway. Due to 2 main reasons, that's slowed down dramatically. One is people are busier these days and they pay for services more than they used to. And number 2 is the environmental effects. When you wash your car in your driveway, all of that water, that dirty water, goes into the storm drain system, where when a car wash, it goes through the proper treatment and gets pumped out, or it goes through a gas oil separator and gets cleaned before it enters anything.
Rojos has been part of the Norwood business community for over 50 years, and Shelby is grateful.
Norwood's great. I love Norwood. Born and raised. My grandmother was born here. My grandfather was born here. My mother was born here. And I was born here. I love Norwood, right? But I will say they're also business friendly. Norwood's done a really good job of keeping their Route 1 corridor full, vibrant, and effective. By effective, I mean it gives a great tax base to the town to keep residential rates low. So doing business in Norwood's been great, from town hall to the building department, to the manager's office. Everyone is very, very business friendly in the right areas. I mean, I've talked with multiple people in town hall, like I mentioned before, the planning, everything, and they've been really, really open-minded and, responsive on ideas.
Shelby teamed up with a big name in Norwood business, Ernie Bach Jr. The two came together to give back to the community by giving away free gas not once, but twice in 2022.
Ernie called me and said he wanted to do something great for the community. And, you never know what that means with Ernie, because Ernie has these big ideas, and I don't think we're at the level of Ernie idea-wise, but he's like, I want to give away free gas. And my thought was like, that's gonna cost mayhem. How do we do it, right? And I go, do you know how much that costs? And he's like, yeah, we'll cap it and we'll do a generous donation to give back to the community. So I'm like, I'm all in. We'll figure it out. Ernie bought all the gas for these people, which was such a nice thing. And then we provided food giveaways, extra staff on site. We gave a ton of food to people just so they could, while they're in line sitting there, they got something to do. And who doesn't like a free snack, right? I had one lady tell me that she couldn't pay her rent that month, and it was a choice between food or gas that week before her paycheck came. And she was gonna choose food, but then couldn't have gas for work. And this one tank of gas, call it $60, changed the trajectory of her week, month, year. That's amazing. So due to Ernie's generosity and the outlet here at Rojo, we were able to help a lot of people. And that was only one story. There was multiple more, but that one I won't forget.
Shelby is always looking for ways to improve customer experience.
So the future plans of Rojo, we're going to keep trying to grow the business, trying to better our technology. We've had some technology challenges in the past where items we try to work on to get better, there's no technology solution out there. I speak to some of my customers and they go, why can't you get this right? And I'm like, honestly, I have such animosity towards some of my technology providers because we don't build our own technology. These are large mega corporations that build technology. We just buy the technology that's provided to us, and we try to buy the best technology on the market. So with technology, my number one thing is reliability. Functions, being able to have cool add-ons. If it's not reliable, I don't want it. And in our industry, it started as a mom and pop industry. So technology is just starting to it's pretty much at its infancy right now in the car wash business. And we're gonna see it get better and better. But my growth will be through technology and implementing better technology on site, and also through growing the site count and growing the business, and doing that through hiring great people and taking care of our people here, because our people are the backbone of our company. It's not Rojo, it's really the employees of Rojo that are the backbone of Rojo.